The night arrived quietly, as if hesitant to disturb the peace. You lie in bed, and in the room, there is only your breath and the faint light that dares not swallow the darkness. Imagine a house on the edge of the village, a house that everyone avoids, because it has a habit of remembering those who once lived in it, not by their names, but by their smells, their footsteps, the way they laughed in a half voice. This house remembers everything, and today it remembers you. Once you enter it, you'll feel the floor beneath your feet soften slightly, as if the floorboards sigh and take you back. In the hallway hangs a mirror, and in it is reflected not only your figure, but also the emptiness behind your back, which seems too deep to be just a shadow. You move closer, and in the reflection you see not only yourself, but also a small box on the table, one you never left there. The box is closed, but you know, inside is what you've been searching for your entire life. You open it, and a letter, folded in two, smells of old paper and rain. The handwriting is painfully familiar. It's your handwriting, only older, as if written by a hand that remembers you before you were born. The letter contains just one line: "Don't come back if you want to remain yourself." You smile, because you don't believe in warnings, and at that moment the house smiles with you, because it loves it when people don't listen. The footsteps in the house don't match yours. They come from the corners, from under the stairs, from beneath the floor. They are quiet, as if someone is learning to walk anew, and in each step, you hear a name you once uttered in childhood, a name you forgot but the house remembers. You walk down the corridor, and the portraits on the walls turn their heads, not because someone touched them, but because they see you and recognize that you've come. Their eyes are not evil or kind, they simply watch, as the house watches, knowing what you have done and what you have left undone. In one of the rooms, you find a childhood toy, the very one you lost as a child and thought of only on rare nights. It lies on the floor, and when you pick it up, the room grows colder, not from a draft, but because a memory has come alive. You hear a whisper, and it's not from outside, it's inside, as if someone is reading aloud your smallest fears. The whisper utters your names, the ones you gave yourself in games, and the ones others gave you. It says them with love and with hunger at the same time. You try to leave, but the door you came through is closed, not locked, simply gone, as if it never existed. The windows don't show the street, but other rooms of this same house, and in each window, you see yourself at different ages: a child, a teenager, an adult, an old man who doesn't yet exist. All these versions of you look at you with the same expression, expectation. They don't move, but you feel they know the answer to the question you're afraid to ask. In the basement, down a dust-covered staircase, you find a door you never noticed. It's thin as paper, and on it a word is scratched that you cannot read because the letters change as you look. You open the door, and the smell of earth and old toys envelops you. A small silhouette sits there, and it smiles as if it knows all your secrets. Its eyes are empty, but in the emptiness, your life is reflected. As in murky water, it says your name, and its voice is not a child's voice, but the voice of the house. It says, "You've returned, as promised." You don't remember a promise, but deep down you understand you once gave it, in another life, in another room, and the house remembers it better than you. You try to answer, but the words stick in your throat, because the house is pulling from you not words, but memories. It pulls them like threads and places them into boxes, which it sets on shelves in dark rooms. Every memory it takes becomes part of it. It doesn't vanish, it lives in the walls, in the creak of the floorboards, in the whisper under the pillow. You feel something pulling you back to the moments you wanted to forget, and the house shows them one by one. The first fear, the first loss, the first lie. You see yourself as a child, and you want to close your eyes, but the house won't let you. It wants you to look, to acknowledge, because only then can it call you its own. Suddenly, the light dims, and in the darkness you hear a quiet door click shut. It's not the wind, it's the house, closing one of its rooms because there is no more space for you in it. You understand that if you stay, the house will take from you not only memories, but also your name. It will call you by it in the night, and people passing by will hear the whisper and think it's the wind. But it won't be the wind. It will be the house calling you home. You try to run, but the corridors stretch, and every turn leads to the same room with the mirror. In it now, there is not a reflection, but a door, and beyond it, an emptiness that watches you. You approach, and the emptiness whispers, "Stay." You hear a voice that sounds like your own, but older, and in it there is no malice, only inevitability. You understand that the house is neither evil nor kind. It simply collects those who were once dear to it and keeps them. Like a collection, when you close your eyes, you hear the house whisper a final promise: "We will wait." And in that moment, you understand that leaving is impossible, because leaving is forgetting. And the house does not allow forgetting. It wants you to remember, to come again and again, and for your footsteps to become part of its music. You lie in your bed, and the room grows colder. You listen, and somewhere far away, behind the wall, you hear a quiet knocking, as if someone is tapping on glass and calling your name. Close your eyes. If you hear footsteps in the corridor, don't get up. If someone calls your name, don't answer. It's better to leave the house to its memory. Let it remember you, but not take you. And if suddenly you don't see your reflection in the mirror, don't be afraid. Sometimes the reflection is just watching in expectation, because the house loves it when people return.